What's going on, everyone? It's Alex back again. Just heading home from work. Got a nasty little snowstorm last night and this morning. So I've been getting some questions on my other video about the exhaust that I have on the car, the muffler delete and the high flow cats. A lot of people want to know, is it something that I would recommend? You know, how does it sound? Those sort of things. So today I want to kind of talk about that, just give my opinion on the matter. Obviously, this is my opinion, so it's very subjective, just like pretty much any other car modification. You know, it has to do with your personal opinion, whatever you prefer. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is the sound. Externally, the car, in my opinion, sounds great. It has a nice aggressive tone, not too loud, not raspy, anything like that. For the limited amount of money I spent on my exhaust system, which was a few $100s for a used set of high flow cats, and just under $300 for the muffler delete. It's kind of a nice budget system. You get a nice sound without spending a whole lot of money on a catback exhaust. You know, like I said in my previous videos, the catback exhaust for these cars, you know, can be pretty pricey. So the next thing I want to talk about is the sound inside the cabin, the sound and the noise for daily driving. So on my daily commute, the fastest I go is about 60 miles an hour. So at that speed, on the inside of the car, the exhaust is not loud at all. There's not too much drone. You can definitely hear it, and it's obviously louder than stock. You know, as I'm sure you can hear me accelerating in the background. But it's nothing too loud that, you know, you can't deal with on a daily basis. However, once you start getting up to about 70, 80 miles an hour, you're going to start noticing some drone. So I'm going to hop on the highway in a minute just for purposes of this video, and I'll show you guys how it sounds on the inside at about 80 miles an hour. So overall, I would say for daily use purposes, if you're going to be using the car, you know, for city driving, you know, just kind of back road driving for your commute, 50 miles an hour or so, the noise is completely livable inside. Not much drone, if any, at all. So I would recommend it for someone like in my situation that doesn't have to drive the highway every day to go to work or school or whatever it may be. However, if you have to drive on the highway for a good portion of your commute, or if you have a super long commute on the highway, I don't think I would recommend this particular exhaust setup. Now, before I did the high flow catalytic converters, the muffler delete was pretty bearable on the highway. A little bit of drone, but not too much. Something that I could live with every day. But when I installed the high flow cats, didn't make it really too much louder per se, but the drone got a little worse. I think actually adding the catalytic converters made the exhaust tone actually sound better. After I installed the high flows, it achieved more of that, you know, VQ kind of bubbly growl sound that everybody's used to. So again, for sound quality, I highly recommend the combination, and it sounds great. So here we are now, we're on the highway. I'm doing 80 miles an hour. It's exactly 3,000 RPMs. As I hope you can hear in the background, there's, you know, some exhaust noise, which is actually the drone inside the car. It's not a bad sound, but it's kind of one of those noises that kind of gets to you after a while. If I'm on the highway more than 5-10 minutes, it does get a little bit annoying. So I'm gonna do a quick little pull just to give you an idea how it sounds like inside the cabin at higher RPMs. So again, I hope you can hear that. That was revving out to about 7,000 RPMs or so. The exhaust note really sounds clean at the higher RPMs. I hope this little video gives you some decent insight about this combination. And again, that's the high flow cats mated with the muffler delete. So I hope my opinion kind of helps you maybe decide if this is right for you. Again, if you're going to be doing a lot of highway driving, I wouldn't necessarily recommend this. You know, high flow cats may be fine, but the muffler delete may be a little too droney for most people. So I would either keep the stock catback or, you know, think about investing in actually, you know, a name brand catback exhaust. But if you're like me and your commute is around, you know, 50 miles an hour, back roads, city roads, it's not loud at all, it's completely bearable, and I would recommend it for your situation. So due to the crappy conditions, like I said today, I'm not able to do an external exhaust video. I'm going to be doing that shortly once the weather clears up a little bit, so stay tuned for that. And also, I do have some installs coming up. I know I haven't posted an install video in a little while. I'll probably be doing one or two of those this weekend, so you can expect those in the near future. And thanks to everybody for the continued support. I really appreciate it. The growth of the channel is just awesome. I hope we can continue to grow the channel together. So if you're not subscribed, please click the subscribe button. Drop a comment down below if you have anything to say. And if you liked the video, leave a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. All right, everyone. See you next time.